So one of them is declare your intent, right? And how you do that? Okay, you declare your intent, stand for something, make and keep commitments to yourself, and be open.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Absolutely. I love that.
Yeah.
Be open. I mean, be open-minded, be open to feedback, be open to possibilities. Don't be a statue that is just stuck in their ways and planted in the ground. It's my way or the highway. So then when you consistently, practice these things, what you stand for in terms of principles and your values, and that you first are committed to yourself so you can build the self-trust so you can extend it to others. And then when you're open, wow, you almost become like an open book. You become someone who is not, oh shit, I wonder what Mark's emotions and mood is today. And let me walk around eggshells with you,
Yeah. One of the best compliments, I'm very good friends with my ex-wife, who's the mother of my children. She is I think the nicest thing she ever says to me, she laughed when she asked me a question and says, "You can be honest with me because you don't lie for shit." And I took that as a compliment. I said, "Yeah, you're straightforward. You say what you think, even if you're trying to be polite." I think that's important. And the last thing that I would kind of add, which I think is because I think life is often a paradox. It's usually two factors that you have to balance, the yin and the yang. I think it's really, really important to stand for something, to be passionate, to be charismatic, to push the envelope, to be confident, to be that expressive leader. Yeah. But the other thing, and this is the number one thing in the long list of people that I admire and follow, that I because you said you can't always read people's intent, but it comes through, it flashes through. And I know that you're also one of those, you're an observer of people, right? Yeah. And that's part of your cultural background. Do you do this game when you're at the airport that you look people up and down and you try to figure out where they're from?
Not where they're from, but what's happening with the contest, what the dynamics.
So for me, it used to be easier because we were not so homogeneous. Now globally, now you can identify people by their by their financial or economic background. But you used to be able to tell a German from a mile away. You used to be able to tell an Austrian from a German. You used to be able to tell a Saudi. I used to be able to identify a Turk fairly easy because I lived in Turkey for 3 years. So this was a game that I played. And so I think, yes, it's difficult to read intent, but it flashes through. I think people can't help but being honest because I think at their core, it's their deepest desire. And they let slip what they really think. And if you have a dissonance between what they say and what they do, it upsets you. But the paradox I was talking about, be confident. But the leaders that I truly follow, if I follow a leader, I look for confidence. But in the same breath, I look for humility. Yeah. If I do not see humility, that's a line I draw in the sand.
It's scary, by the way. It scares me when I'm dealing with leaders that have all of these things but lack humility. Yeah. Because they feel like a ticking time bomb.
Yeah.
You know?